You bought into a future. You didn't buy a program. You didn't buy into coaching. You bought into a future. And that was a pretty big statement I made. Hey there, welcome to another Motivational Monday. It's Chris Pre here. And we were speaking last week with one of our higher end groups on Zoom. And I made that statement. I said, look, guys, someone said the word program and it kept coming up, and it's come up at our events before. Hey, the program, the associate program. I said, you're not buying into a program. You're not buying into a course. You're buying into a future. And that's a big, big statement if you think about it, that we make as a company. Myself, my son, Nick, my son-in-law, Zach, we say it on stage. No. Will there be curveballs? Because I'm making a big statement. Hey, you're buying into your future. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. Will there be curveballs for you? Will there be tough challenges? Yeah. Those who succeed at a ridiculously high level are experts at pivoting, right? At dealing with these curveballs and these speed bumps that come at us. It's that constant improvement. And one of the things we do in the community, there are videos in our courses, there are videos on YouTube about it, but it's called ACAA. It's an acronym I made up in 2000 or 2001, and I've been teaching it since. ACAA stands for A, take action, C, critique the action, critique the result too, adjust based on that critique, and then take action again. So it's action, critique, adjust, action. It's never action, critique, oh, I quit. This is too hard. No, it's action, critique, adjust, action. We do it with our coaches. We do it with phone calls with the students. We do it with every little piece of their lives and their business. It's not just business, right? It's a whole piece. Because to move into entrepreneurship and then to move into solopreneur to sort of CEO is a big, big deal. And it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of different moving parts. We call it our genius model. The genius model has 3 pillars, 3 legs, if you will. It is the mindset piece, which is the biggest piece, skill set and systems, right? Now, I would say this to you guys, because I know I'm talking to a very general audience here on YouTube. Do not compare yourself to others. Another big mistake I see. It's about your potential. It's about the growth that you can experience, nothing to do with others. Because inside our community and outside our community, I hear that. Well, so-and-so did this and so-and-so. It doesn't matter. What matters is you. You come to the table with different baggage. I came to the table with some serious baggage after the 2008 crash. Whatever it is for you is okay, but be okay with your baggage and your results, not looking to compare to anyone else. Now, as you go through these pivots, and this is gonna be a little bit longer than just that opening statement, but I want to get this across, super important. And I want to give you an opportunity at the end of this to A, talk to me, and B, come to see me in September. So stick with me here. When you go through the pivots and the speed bumps and all that I talked about, it automatically sort of what I call stacks, right? It stacks, it builds the foundation, it stacks habits, it stacks people, because you can't improve by hanging out with the same people, right? So you're stacking all these things, including the center of influence around you. And it's no different when you're in the community than when you're outside the community. If I never talk to you again, please do this stuff I'm talking about. Accountability partners and things like that will be part of your mix. And those people, make no doubt about it, are super, super important. Now, as far as all these pivots and things that could happen to you when you're building a business, anyone, and I didn't quote this, someone said this, but any moron can build a business when the wind is in the sails, when things are going great. It's all these curveballs that come at us. COVID, interest rates, etc., that proved, number one, that the niche we've designed in the 3 payday system we trademarked federally can not only survive but thrive. It proved that, but it also exposes who's out there really working versus someone doing a deal because it was super easy because the market was right on their back, right? The wind was on their back. I want to make sure you guys knew my thoughts on this, and then I want to give you an opportunity. I said to be with me on a phone call because it's not as committal. You can do that for free. I've been doing that lately just on my podcast. I want to throw it out here on YouTube. I know I'm exposing myself by doing that, but just go to smartrealestatecoach.com/Chris Pre-Call, CHRISPRE call. On that call, it's about you. I don't have an agenda, zero agenda. I'd expect you to come with questions. I'd expect you to come with, hey, here's where I am. Here's where I want to be. I'm not there yet, or I wouldn't be on the phone with you. So here are the roadblocks in the middle. Tell me how I can get through it, Chris. And I'll give you some pointed things to go off and do. There's these learning curves I'm talking about, the pivoting I'm talking about. Don't beat yourself up. It took you X amount of years to get where you are right now. So if you're 40 years old or 35, it took you 35 or 40 years to get where you are now. So this success or this path or this future that you potentially can lock onto with us is not an overnight. but it's with certainty that we can show you how to do that. We've been helping people escape their W-2, for example, since 2014. Like pointedly, here's your plan, here's the roadblocks, here's how we're going to get through them. Map it right out. And for goodness sakes, if you're looking to get out of your W-2, now would be the time to do that. Let us help you do that. So free call, smartrealestatecoach.com/Chris pre-call. That's with me personally. It's not with the team. And the QLS live event, smartrealestatecoach.com/QLS live. Use the coupon code to knock it down by 50%, podcast 50. See you next week on the next Motivational Monday.